What is up, bro amigos? I'm going to be showing you guys a classic old school MWR game. And the reason why I'm showing you my rank right there before I skip ahead to the game is because my original profile was on my Wii, and I'm playing on Queen's Wii, and somehow, someway, I never had a profile on her Wii before. And so when I asked if I could play on her profile, she said no, because I'm going to lower her KD. And I was just shocked and surprised because I have a higher KD than she does when comparing our main profiles, and the only reason why it's lower is because she claims that I lowered it for her. So my KD is like a 301 lifetime, and Queen's KD is like a 270. And I don't know, either of us playing on one profile is going to be having astounding numbers either way you look at it. But the main reason why I'm making this video is because I wanted to talk about the rise and fall of Call of Duty on a Nintendo console. And I've said this many times before, but Elite Blade is the first one to show me COD 3 on the Wii, and that's where I started from. Then after seeing COD 3 for the first time, I went out and bought World at War, and that's where multiplayer first happened for any Nintendo console. And I want to put up this chart because I want you guys to see exactly what happened from the first time Call of Duty was ever released, and that was way back in 2004 on the GameCube. Call of Duty 1 came out for that, and then Call of Duty 2 came out for the GameCube, and sales for both of those games were very, very low. Now, then the Wii gets released, and COD 3 explodes onto the scene with 2.33 million copies sold as of April of this year. So I don't really know what the sales were that first week, but I imagine it was pretty big. Now, the problem with COD 3, there was no multiplayer. So the next year, or actually no, we get skipped by Infinity Ward in COD 4, so we gotta wait another year to get to World at War. And that comes out, that has multiplayer, that should have had zombies, and I think that drove away more people than it gained. And the lack of graphics, the lack of DLC, the lack of patches, the lack of support from the developer of Call of Duty, whether it was Treyarch or Infinity Ward or Treyarch porting Infinity Ward stuff, it wore out a lot of people on the Wii. And you can tell, like, when MW3 was the last game getting released for the Wii, the sales went in the toilet because you had to buy a whole new console to play the newest Call of Duty on the Wii U. And I think that's where sales really got hurt. Because again, there's no DLC, there's hardly any kind of support. We had maybe it came out in November, and they stopped around March for both games. So that's about 4 to 5 months of each game being supported. So I mean, there's not much, and plus there's no DLC, there's no extra maps for zombies, there's literally nothing. So do I want to save up my money and buy, a whole new console like Xbox One or PS4 to play the newest COD? No. I'm not going to be able to use my Wiimote, and that's the only way I want to play a first-person shooter is me pointing and aiming and shooting somebody with my Wiimote control. So I guess I'm just going to have to wait for the Nintendo NX to come out, and hopefully that'll be supported by third parties. Because I don't know, I heard this rumor like it's a different architecture of the game and the console, and PS4 and Xbox One, they have the same kind of architecture, so developers can kind of make games similar for the two different consoles, while Nintendo Wii U had a different architecture altogether. But apparently the Nintendo NX is going to have the same kind of architecture as the Xbox One and PS4 have, because we're always like a year late coming up with something that's going to be competing with the current generation of consoles. But until then, we'll just have to keep playing Modern Warfare Reflex, Black Ops 1, MW3, Black Ops 2 in the Wii U, and I never got Ghosts, so then I don't think anybody else really likes Ghosts anyway. But yeah, Marty got MWR, and Black Ops. Geronimo has Black Ops, and he's gonna be getting MWR pretty soon. So all of us are gonna group together and start tearing up those old games and make people not forget about 4-H Clan on old CODs, because we used to own those games. We evolved with each new game that came out. And is anybody really looking forward to Black Ops 3? Because it's basically a Advanced Warfare 1.2, 1.5, and I'm kind of glad we're not getting it because I really miss the old style World War II games that I guess every single developer has forgotten about. That it was like the foundation of the Call of Duty franchise, and I think they need to go back to its roots and get another World War II game going, because I'm fairly sure everybody who plays Call of Duty is getting really, really sick of all this futuristic stuff. Modern Warfare was good because it was not futuristic, people flying around jumping, boost jumping, wall grinds, hip sliding, and thrust jumping, and all this extra futuristic robotic jump crap. People just want to play dark, gritty, World at War style mayhem where you can strap a bayonet on the front of your rifle and just run around yelling "Banzai!" and kill people as you stab them. And oh, that was like the best part of World at War. Just getting in there, just getting the nut meat of the game, and just having so much fun. And although grenade launchers were bad in World at War, they're not as bad as they are in MWR. This game sucks when it has the grenade launchers out and everybody's using them. And people got the quad tube strapped on, and they got martyrium attached to everything. And the grenades never really got patched either in this game, because hell, nothing was really patched in this game anyway to begin with. And each grenade is like a little mini nuke. So when you see a grenade on the floor, you gotta go as far away from it as you can, because even if it's like a little inkling, Splatoon reference, inkling on the screen, and you see like a little grenade indicator on your screen, you're dead anyway. Because that grenade is like so powerful that it will kill you as if it were right next to you and you were like standing on top of it. And if I could change the subject, and I will because I'm the only one talking on this video, I wanted to talk about Splatoon and how fun it is and how awesome it is and how much more awesome it's going to be when this Friends update that will allow you to form a party before going into a ranked mode or a normal game mode. It has up to 4 people that you can have in your party, because you know it's 4-on-4 in Splatoon anyway. But I can't wait for that, because I really don't like playing against my friends, and my friends don't like playing against me, because we take the game like seriously, I guess, even though we're not supposed to. We like winning, and we don't like losing. And when we win against somebody else, or we lose to somebody else that we know we're friends with, it kind of doesn't feel right. But it'll feel pretty good when everybody's on the same team and we're just beasting together. That's what I'm looking forward to. And speaking of beasting, look at that triple kill I just got. Right at the end of this game, there's 3 kills left, and I'm doing all this while being a level 1 FNG. And for those of you who don't know what FNG means, I suggest you Google it. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed that level 1 beatdown. And see you guys next time. Later.